Hello there everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today is a very important day for Bitcoin. In just a few hours something very important is going to happen, so that's something I'm going to let you know about. And yeah, right now we are in the heart of Monaco watching F1 racing. There was a huge crash that happened just right here at the finish line. A bunch of plastic was flying all over the place, and we are enjoying ourselves at a mega yacht together with Bybit. Sophia, say hello to my YouTube. Hello! And look at this, guys and girls. Look at this epicenter of money and this nice and whatever pool that we have. All right, enough of that. Let me find a quieter place and let's just talk about Bitcoin right now. Okay, found myself a quieter place, and as always, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I make a new upload, because these guys and girls are very important to watch from the beginning and until the end and as soon as they come out. And also down in the description you'll find a link to my free Telegram channel, which you can join and stay up to date when the market is on the move, and I post a lot faster in Telegram than on YouTube. So yeah, basically right now what we are seeing is again the same consolidation, and I told you guys about this consolidation, and I haven't taken any trades here, and I know that some of you actually traded these rejections up and down for active trading, and I know that you've done, as my followers, you've done it over on Bybit, and I know that you've claimed an insane huge bonus on top of your initial deposit, so congratulations on that. And if you want to be one of those people to claim a nice bonus for your own active trading as well, then you can register with Bybit using my link down in the description or in the pinned comment and open an account. And just because you've used my link, you'll get up to $4,100 of free bonuses on top of your initial deposit, which is insane, and also 0% maker fees for 30 days. And yes, so what are we expecting, and why did I say that this is a very important moment for Bitcoin and there is huge anticipation in the market? And there are a few things I really want to talk about afterwards as well, which is this part right here posted by Econometrics. Really cool stuff that is very important for us right now. And also really wanted to talk about the whales a little bit, and also we're gonna talk about what's to come in literally like 30 minutes at this point, and that's going to be this right here, the Personal Consumption Expenditures Index report, and it's going to be, you know, directly linked to the inflation and the release date. The new report is coming today, May 27th. When it comes to the time, it's going to be which one is it? Right here, Friday, May 27th, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. So that's Eastern time. So that's basically in like half an hour. Really want to watch and see what's going to happen then. If we're going to see a reduction in inflation, that's going to be very nice, and potentially this is going to give us an incredible opportunity to put in a very nice trade, maybe of a false break like this right here potentially, and then trade it all the way up to potentially to retest $36,000 area right here from this previous resistance, previous support that we had, this blue line, and then potentially could turn into resistance right now for a small relief rally. But certainly I would not think that it would be, you know, a complete catalyst event to turn around the price, but who knows. So in this instance I would still stay a bit short-term bullish if we're gonna see a very positive outcome when it comes to the inflation report in 30 minutes. And if it's going to be bad, then guess what? I'm going to be putting in a short trade for a breakout right here, and of course I'm going to do it over on Bybit because it's the best platform out there, and it was actually voted as the most transparent crypto exchange back in 2021, which is insane. So, but in general, so this is about the current moment, but when it comes to the overall outlook, really have to track the whales, right? So what are the whales doing? And this is always the best indication. When we're going to go to the weekly chart, we're going to see this insane sell-off happening, you know, capitulation, a lot of volume going downwards. But now the big question is, you know, are the whales selling? And if we're going to go and take a look at what the whales are doing, for the most part, they're actually accumulating. Once again, this is one of the biggest private whales right here. This is MicroStrategy, the Michael Saylor guy. Awesome, I love him, by the way. And huge thumbs up to Michael Saylor, just a genius. And he's accumulating. So as you can see, they're just buying more and more and more and more. And currently, the holding of MicroStrategy is at an all-time high. So that's a good thing. Now, what we also have to mention for this video is going to be, oh, and by the way, if you want to become one of my students at my certified and accredited trading learning programs, 5 months long trading learning programs, and become a professional trader and not lose the money in the markets like everybody else, then go to Tom's thomascrollo.com directly and use a code 20OFF to claim yourself a very nice discount on my certified and accredited trading learning programs that were already used by thousands of students. So in this instance, this is a very great report, and I recommend Econometrics for anyone to use. And basically, what's most important for the Federal Reserve right now, because we all know that the Fed is in control, and we're so, attached to the United States stock market currently in terms of the Bitcoin price. So whatever is going to happen in terms of quantitative tightening and the inflation, the fighting of the inflation is going to affect Bitcoin tremendously. So for that reason, we have to track, what's going to happen and what the Fed is going to do. And the Fed, as it says here, the outside of well-functioning financial markets, the Fed only really cares about three things, and that is inflation, employment, and economic growth. So, and therefore, it cares about, in terms of employment, it cares about the unemployment rate, and for the economic growth, it means the real GDP. So, if we're going to go down right here, we're going to take a look at the inflation. So, it looks really bad. We had this small movement going downwards with the CPI report that we've seen previously, which didn't really give us a huge relief rally. And if we're going to go down now, so we see that inflation is bad, so that's what they're fighting. But when it comes to the unemployment rate right here, it's actually pre-COVID situation. So it's basically, we're back at very low levels, which is very good. So it actually shows that the economy is quite strong from the aspect of the unemployment rate. So, but at the same time, there is also a huge number of job openings, which is actually a bit of a controversial reading. But nonetheless, all we care about is really the unemployment rate. And then when it comes to the real GDP, for us to say that we're going into recession, we need two consecutive quarters in negative GDP. So currently we're just seeing one quarter, so it's not really that bad looking yet. So for that reason, we can actually say that the only thing that is standing between us right now is the inflation, because again, there are many other metrics that the Fed is looking at as well, like the repo market and a bunch of other stuff, which is actually not so bad looking currently at this point. So for that reason, we are currently thinking, and it's also my personal opinion, that when we're gonna see this report come out in about 30 minutes from now, and if it's gonna be okay-ish, it's gonna directly affect the most important topic of the day, which at this point already got very political, which is inflation. So if we're going to see a nice positive reading, then certainly I would be putting in a nice, again, not financial advice, but something that I'll be personally doing myself. I'll be putting in a long trade, and I'll probably trade, because if we're going to see a breakout from this formation right here, at least, because again, waiting for the break of this could be a bit late. So we would have to, if we're going to take a breakout in this vicinity, and we're going to trade the break of 29,300 basically, then we would actually have to watch the $30,000 level, which is going to be on the way. And as you can see, the price was rejected from 30K quite a few times, so you have to be very, very careful about this. And then on the way, we'll also have a level of 30,500, which you have to watch and see how the price reacts to it. But nonetheless, this could be an interesting super early entry, as long as we're going to see the good reading in terms of the inflation, which we might not actually. So in that case, short trade it is, but remember, you have to have some volume, some confirmation of the volume, and actually short trade here with a target of about $25,000 to $26,000 would be into the major trend, which is an extra technical confirmation for us, but it's going to be once again trading the fundamental event, which is the release of this report that we've just talked about. So let me know down in the comments if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, and whether you're ready to make some money on Bitcoin. And if yes, subscribe, stay tuned, like the video for Mr. Spot On, and call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments right now. And peace and love, Thomas Crollo. I'll see you in the next video. Stay smart and stay rich. Bye-bye.